Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, dear Mr. Rizal and my friend. I am Mugni Andretela as the moderator and Nur Fadila Usemahu with Najwa Watimena as the presenters. Today we will present our PowerPoint with the title Bleeding Time Examination. Without wasting time for my presenters, please.
1. Overview of bleeding time testing. Purpose and indication. 1. Identify bleeding risk. Used to evaluate the risk of bleeding in patient, especially before medical or surgical procedure. 2. Check for hemostasis disorders. Assess impacted platelet dysfunction in patients with symptoms such as excessive brushing, bleeding gums, or epistaxis. 3. Monitoring drug therapy. Useful for patients with a history of antiplatelet or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Next, importance in diagnosis. 1. Evaluate of platelet function. Provides an early indication of the ability of platelets to form a temporary blood plaque in a small wound. 2. Vascular health indicators. Bleeding time can indicate whether there is a disruption in the small blood vessels that support hemostasis. 3. Clinical management. Although rarely used today, test result can be an additional reference to strengthen the diagnosis in case with significant bleeding deaths. Next, pretest preparation. 1. Medical history. Patients should provide a medical history, including any bleeding disorders, medication use, or a special medical condition. 2. Patient diet. There is no fasting requirement, but patients are advised to avoid medication or supplements that can affect blood clotting, such as aspirin, before the test. 3. Explanation of procedure. Medical personnel should explain the purpose and process of the examination to patients to reduce anxiety. Next, procedure steps. 1. Blood sampling. Venous blood is drawn from the patient's arms to begin the test. Sample quality is critical for accurate result. 2. Time monitoring. Medical personnel observe the time required for fibrin to form and stop bleeding in the test area. 3. Result record. Results are calculated in minutes and recorded for further interpretation to check the patient's coagulation function. 4. Patient safety. The blood collection site is carefully cared for to prevent infection or prolonged bleeding after the procedure is complete. Next, relay test. 1. Coagulation time. This test is done to monitor the overall rate of blood clot formation, providing additional information about coagulation disorders. 2. Prothrombin time. Support coagulation function analysis by measuring the time course of fibrin formation triggered by the extrinsic pathway. 3. Manual emergency test. Bleeding time bleeding time testing is often performed in conjunction with other non-automated tests in situation where automated laboratory equipment is not available. Next, interpretation of result. Normal range. 1. Normal time range. Bleeding time range from 2 to 7 minutes depending on the examination method. 2. Individual variation. Normal result may vary between men, women, and pediatric age. 3. Method standards. Normal range are based on the laboratory protocol used. Next, follow-up recommendation. 1.
Further monitoring. Conduct monitoring and evaluation if the results are outside the normal range. 2. Specialist consultation. Refer to a hematology specialist for in-depth examination as needed. 3. Treatment adjustment. Make change in therapy or medication according to the result of the examination.
That's enough of our presentation. A presentation that was so fast, just like him, whose story is short, but his memories are long lasting.
Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.